Welcome to an example of prime factoring. Let's prime factor 270. So what do they want us to do? They want us to break down the 270. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. You can say, well, it's divisible by 2. So I'll just start by dividing by 2. And just use your calculator, take 270 divided by 2. You'll get 135. And now you might look at that and say, oh, I know 5 goes in because it ends in a 5. And that's fine, and you'll get 27, and then you go, okay, you should calculate, that's 3 times 9. By the way, I'm going to underline these numbers. Those numbers will not break down any further. We call those primes, right? And then the 9 will break down, 3 times 3, and there we're done. I've underlined all the prime numbers. We don't write down the 135, the 27, or the 9 because those numbers broke apart, didn't they? So we just say, okay, so we have a 2. I'm going to put them in order. 3 3s and a 5. In other words, the way the program wants it to put us to put them in is 3 to the third times 5 in order like that. 2 times 3 to the third times 5. You know how to do that, right? You have to type it in with a 2 and then an asterisk and then 3 up arrow. 3 and then the asterisk and the 5. The asterisk is the what is it? It's like the shift 8, and the up arrow is the shift 6. So I want you to type it in. It'll end up looking like this, or I think it even has dots in reality, doesn't it? Ends up looking like that. Yeah. So there it is. Now I want to show you one more thing. There's other ways to do this, and you get the same answer. Like if you did the 270, you might a quicker way would be to go, hey, look, it ends in a 0. I know that means 10 times the number without the 0. That's a good observation. It'll save you some time. And then the 10 is 2 times 5, and the 27 is 3 times 9. See how we're going a different way? The 2 is done. The 3 is done. They can't break down. Oh, and the 5, he's done. The 9 is 3 times 3. So see how we end up with the same stuff, right? We don't write down these numbers because they broke down. They broke apart. Just the numbers that hit the ground that have underlined because they're primes. They can't break down anymore. Just the prime numbers. Again, it's 2, 3 3s, and a 5. See how it's exactly the same thing. So it doesn't matter how you break it down. Start by dividing by 2. Start by dividing by 10. 3, 5, whatever you want, you'll end up with the same answer because that is it's kind of like the DNA code of a 270. This is what makes a 270. 2 times 3 cubed times 5. That's the guts, the identity of a 270. So that's the stuff in a 270.